Welcome back, guys. I am super excited to get back into this. Picking up where we left last time, just finished character creation, and we find ourselves in a pit in the ground. We fell into this pit after a demon came down and cut a dragon's head off. And we go from there. I know last time we got a crossbow. I am going to just equip it to this equipment slot. I am going to stay unarmed, I think. Yeah, I only get an attack at +1 attack at +3, whereas unarmed I get 2 attacks at +6 each. So it makes more sense to do that. I'm going to take this off of my belt and put this on, just so I have a couple heals. Now, just to recap real quick, I am a Dampier, Lawful Evil. I took a first level in Scaled Fist Monk, and my goal is to follow to next take a level into Sorcerer, and then do Sorcerer and such until I take my mythic path of Lich, and we'll go from there. Now, I didn't mention this in the character creation, and I probably should have. I am going to be following a build guide that I found. I was stumbling around on the Owlcat forums, and I found it, and it was just too intriguing to pass up. So I am going to be following that. I did post a link in the description of the character creation video, and I will post it in the description of this video as well. So let's go. I'm going to be saving often because I don't know what I'm going to encounter here. Seela.
Oh, holy mother of...
A small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She's pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. Wouldn't say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Why should we help her?
What kind of a question is that? We should help her because we're crusaders, not animals or demons. That's why.
I don't help anyone for free. Pay up or stay stuck under the rubble.
Yeah, sure thing. Look, you don't owe us anything, after all. Here, take this. It's all I got. Now do me a favor and get me out of here. This position ain't as comfy as it looks.
Summoning all your strength, you manage to lift the rocks up enough to free the wounded woman from the rubble.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Seela, paladin by the grace of Iomedae. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Kenabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Kenabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Came here to fight the Abyss. I'm a scholar. I came here to see the world wound with my own eyes. One person's war is another person's opportunity. I'm in the city to seek my fortune. I'm led by destiny. I don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel it is not by chance. I'm a traveler, and I just wound up here by chance. My name is Darian. Who I am is none of your business.
If we want to get out of here, we need to trust each other a little, don't you think?
Sela's right. But if you want somebody to trust you, you don't earn that trust by forcing them to blab about themselves when they don't wanna.
All right, I get it. People call me a lot of things, but I'll not have nosy added to the list.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Okay, so who are you? You're lawful good. We're gonna get along great. It is unusual to find so much cheer in a person with such a dark past, and strange to see a former thief and a street urchin wearing the shining armor of Inamede's paladin. This young woman has forged her faith from the pain of her losses, and her thirst for justice and redemption. She has managed to preserve her compassion and kindness underneath her steel armor. Will this become Sela's weakness, leading her to ultimate ruin? So she is a paladin. She's got +5 to attack. Wow, 22 armor class. 20 flat-footed. 12 touch. +4 to fortitude, +1 to reflex, +3 will. She's got... Okay. Okay, what does your inventory look like? Got a longsword, 1 to 8, but she does 5 to 12. 19 and 20 to crit, nice. Heavy shield, you're wearing banded mail, and you've got a potion of shield of faith. You've also got a torch and a short bow. Okay. All right. Leave it there. Have you
I'm gone.
go in front. Two torches, a flail, cloak of resistance, long sword, short spear. So I don't have any armor, Put on the Cloak of Resistance. And what does this do? +1 resistance bonus to all saving throws. So my Fortitude, Reflex, and Will go up by 1. Cool. I'm not going to equip either of those. But who doesn't love loot? Is there a key that highlights loot? Trolls. I probably am going to be doing turn-based mode. Highlight objects, tab. Nice. Rendalev's scale. You restore life to a deceased party member. A raised creature has a number of hit points equal to its current hit dice. Raised dead also removes death's door condition. Coming back from the dead is an ordeal. The subject of the spell gains 2 permanent negative levels when it is raised, just as if it had been hit by an energy draining creature. Okay. Alright.
Follow my steps.
Who's there?
Fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you could be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party and not in the dark, dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Daskari himself has come to Kenabres. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Tell me more about yourself.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Do you want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
He's got a masterwork dagger. Welcome to the party.
You can trust me.
Spirit weapon enchantment, dismiss spell, enlarge, cure light wounds. Let's get you. You're a spirit hunter, shaman. Okay. We've got a cold iron rapier and a buckler. AC of 19. Inventory. We've got amulet, an unidentified amulet, and chain shirt. Okay.
The spirits guide me.
So I think I'm going to be turning on turn-based. That way if and when I enter combat.
Let's head out.
And if I don't like it, young giant centipede. Can you...
Let us be careful.
You
Open your
go
heart to
here.
me.
Rely on me.
Here.
No reason to pause.
Let us bide our time.
What's on your mind?
I will help
wonder.
where I can.
Alright, save it here.
A bright future awaits us.
And see if you can hit it with...
The light take you!
Alright. If you initiate combat with an opponent who is unaware of your presence, your party gets an advantage of a surprise round. During this round, your characters can take a limited number of actions while the opponent cannot act. It's a single action, move action, and a swift action, and an unlimited number of free actions. All these take 6 seconds. Okay. Move, standard. Okay. Cannot take both a 5-foot step and make a regular movement in the same round. Okay. Do a 5 foot without triggering an AOO. Smite Evil, Judgment, Touch Attack, after casting a spell, and others. Okay. So she did hit. to end his turn. Let me move here. And end your turn. Ah, look at those animations. Alright, so he's engaged. So
Attack!
an attack. Nice. Cool. Another one's dead. You here. It's your turn. Nice. And we're out of combat.
We will win this war.
What's this guy got? Gold, added armor, and a bottle of wine. Sure.
Tread lightly.
Another scale? Another scale.
I'm gone.
Giant fly. Gross.
Into the fray!
Got one smite. Not worth it. End your turn.
I'll
move
cut
up
you
here
wide
and attack.
open!
Nice. Fly.
Together, we stand.
The road awaits.
Have you initiate.
I heed the
Go
voice of the
here.
spirits.
No reason to pause.
Go here.
Our
You
duty
here.
calls.
Save that. And
Aim
attack.
carefully.
Save the last one for me.
I'm gonna let the giant fly come to us. I don't want to go rushing off in that direction in case there's anything else down here that I can't see. So I'm gonna wait. Can I hold an action? Nah, this isn't right. Okay, why don't I can get up there to attack. I just don't want to. You
Forwards!
fire it again. Nice hit. Wait, why? Isn't it... That's what I thought. Attack of opportunity. Of course, it didn't leave their threatened area, so... Anyways, made it. More
Follow
loot up
my
here.
steps.
Got rainbow quartz and flame tongue.
Let's head out.
What's this map? So we've got an area over here, and it looks like it goes up this way. Oh, look, it tells us what kind of terrain it is. Nice, for favored terrains and stuff. So we've got monitor lizard.
Observe the others.
Over
Learn
here.
from their
Well?
mistakes before they
Rely
learn from
on me.
yours.
I'll watch your back.
Alright, so that's definitely more than 5 feet.
We
You
should prepare.
switch. Can you hit that from there? Can.
A solid plan. Be careful, everyone.
Miss. It's alright. It's alright. Move you up a little bit. And then your turn. And your turn. Lizard's gonna come rushing. Miss. Just gonna attack. And that's the end of your turn.
The spirits demand your blood!
That's it. You missed.
No glory without risk!
Just use space. Okay. Alright, you run up and attack. Nice. Save.
Let us be careful.
Land. Right? So we are gonna save it again. Like I said, gonna save a lot. I don't want to have
lightly.
to redo lots of things. Who are you?
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
Wenduok!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Now, I might be able to get information out of them. What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
What are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
Holy sword, you say? Magic sword?
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
I think you meant if I get the holy sword, right?
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Holy... sort of holy flame?
It came here with its owner, a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
I can help you, but you're gonna have to pay for it.
Of course. How about we do this? You help us, and we don't leave you here to rot in these underground tunnels that only we know. I think that sounds fair.
Not a bad deal.
Yeah, and we could throw in a dozen fresh rats to sweeten the deal. That's a tempting offer in these parts. Help us, and we'll help you. This is very important. Wenduog believes the maze leads to the outside. She knows what she's talking about.
Of course she does.
All right, underground folks, you got yourselves a deal. But if you find the sword first, don't forget we helped you. Our agreement still stands.
I'm gone.
Edible moss and a flame tongue.
This one was beyond me.
No. I am a completionist. I want to know what all of these things say. So I know I've got to get a 17 or higher. I rolled a 10 plus 3. So let's do over. Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude. But the figure is clearly crafted with genuine feeling. Judging by the style of armor, the knight is from the First Crusade. Okay. Copper ring. The room looks like an improvised museum, perhaps some kind of temple. Grinded stones.
I'm gone.
I found, something.
Gems? Gems, grindstone. Cool.
Follow my
What's
steps.
that there?
That?
I like loot. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Darian feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet. There is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one, or another one entirely? Darian's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my trusted friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet one. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Darian intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to furiously call out to the traitors. The voice, trembling with pain and rage, carries to the farthest reaches of the cave ceiling in this strange vision. Why? Why did you betray me and your comrades? What did the servants of the abyss tempt you with? Blurred shapes, the faces of several mortals, bleed into existence. One of them, a young half-elf with his hair twisted into a knot, responds to the accusations. You and your goddess have given us nothing, Lariel. Nothing. But Lord Discari will give us everything, and there is no power in the world that will stop his advance. The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes, observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet but his voice ringing clear. Only if you are willing, and only if you are ready, there is no going back. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, sound piercing like hot irons lacing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. But Darien knows how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin. The force of the attack, though originating in the vision, is terrifying, but Darien is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real, it only exists in this strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. The foolish angel, struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing its grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, he plunges it into the rock. Darien senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing, like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster. This I know, but one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and punish evildoers and traitors." The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Darien does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Darien's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Darien sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm, soothing light, the sword vanishes and the light is drawn into his hand. Darien senses that it will return. All he need do is call it. Okay.
Hey! Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Sela kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Inamade.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
You saw it too? The traitors, the dying girl.
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sol. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
Right.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
So, that's it? I don't have a different... Well, I guess... That's my only option.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing! Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then... the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Kenabres.
Lead us to your chief, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
I wasn't done exploring. Can I go back?
What do we have here?
Okay. Alright. Save it there. Map. I want to go back here. Y'all. Well, I mean, while I'm here. Okay. There was another one. Somewhere else. Over here? Yeah. Gotta get my loot. Alright, back over here. That way, right?
Be careful, everyone.
Me. Shoot.
guide my blade into the fray.
Run up here and attack. Nice. 3 damage. You run up here and attack. He's already engaged. Nice. You... And I guess you can hit that way. Hopefully... Alright, combat's finished.
Let us be careful.
Let's look at you. Let's look at you guys. You're an archer. Cool. 2 attacks per round. 18 AC. You've got a longbow. And a potion of feather step and cure light wounds. You're a fighter. You've also got a longbow. Why? Okay. Yeah, that's better. If you're a fighter, of course, you've only got 17 AC as well. 16 strength, 20 dex. Right. Save.
Tread lightly.
Hello. Can you wear? No. Oh, nice.
No, just no.
Oh, cool. Non-stacking information. Oh, that's golden. Okay. Well, I think not gonna work on her because she's also wearing armor. They'll work on you, and they'll work on you, I suppose. You can have so 18, but then you can have these. You also get. Cool. Alright, so everybody's. So your AC went up by 1. Give you Master of Dagger as close range. Safe. Alright, so that's the cave. So let's go back here. Party certainly has grown a little bit. How long does this last? Another 7.5 minutes.
my steps.
Alright, so let's save it. And then get across.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Let's head out.
Giant spider.
Rely on me.
Here.
I heed the voice
you
of the
here,
spirits.
I'll prove I am the
You.
best.
Here.
Our
you.
duty calls.
Good there.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
So I'm gonna put ranged on you. You're ranged.
I will help where I can.
We should prepare.
Save and fire. Hit it for 4. Nice. Wait, why are you way up there? Alright, I'm gonna have to have you move here. Push it there. You move. Here. Hi. Okay, well. Can you hit it?
You've
Yeah.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Spider goes. Okay.
No glory without risk!
8. That's it for you. Come up. Nice. Dead.
You won't survive me.
It's twice.
Attack!
Hit for 6. Let's see. Your turn. Alia. Your turn. Nice.
Let
All
us
right,
be
everybody.
careful.
Yeah, that's good. On receiving the attack command, the party members will move towards the enemy at speed not exceeding the speed of the party member positioned at the front. Alright. Oh, no. Shoot. Darn.
Tread lightly.
Save that for the spiders. Oop. Bezoar. Caustic mole. Yum. And fairy mushrooms. Nice.
I'm gone.
meal. Scroll of inflict light wounds times 2. Cold and cold. There's rubble here. Right. Oh. We're still in the same place. So the camera is looking back the way we came, so we want to head this way.
Follow my steps.
Yet another obstacle.
Aim carefully.
It's your turn. Sita. It's from here. And your turn. Okay. Okay.
I'll rip you apart!
Land.
Endure this!
2 attacks on the centipede. Why don't you... Can you run up and hit?
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
And you hit for 6. That's all you're gonna do. Okay. Just attack the fly, I mean. And then it's your turn. Land. Fire at the centipede. And miss. Darian. Fire at the
Forwards!
centipede.
A solid plan.
Move up. It's your turn. You
I'll cut you
get it.
wide open!
Nice. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Let's head out.
Save. Loot. What kind of crossbow do you have? Well, it's better, I guess. Gives me +3. Guess it does the same, but it's masterwork.
Let us be careful.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Just you had to waste your turn getting to us. Two misses. Nice hit for 14. Crit.
The spirits demand your blood!
Alright, two. It's something.
Attack!
Nice.
tread lightly.
Save.
I found something.
Comma. Pearl. Masterwork greatsword. Do you use greatswords? 2 to 12. Oof, your AC dropped a lot. I don't know. You're kind of a tank right now. I need you to take that damage.
I'm gone.
Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you're from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Saul. Land is sure the light is to be shown to the mongrels. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the Mave? I'll think about it. So, let's go. Don't show the light of the chief. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Okay. Okay, so we've come to the end of the road. And I think we've also come to the end of this video. Well, it's been fun. We got in a few fights. Got a little dinged up. Found a bunch of loot. Great. Great. We're almost halfway to level 2. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining me. And I look forward to the next one. And I hope you'll come back for that one too. Have a great one. Bye.